friends, it's Miss Jenna from the Cazenovia Public Library. I've been missing all my friends at story time while the library is closed. But I'm staying home and healthy with my family, and I hope you are doing lots of fun things with your families too. Usually during story times, we sing songs, read books, and play games. Today is going to be a little bit different, but I hope that you're all singing and reading at home. We are going to start by singing The More We Get Together, just like a regular story time. 1, 2, 3. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. All right, today the story I wanted to share with you is called Pokko and the Drum. It is written and illustrated by Matthew Forsythe. The biggest mistake Pokko's parents ever made was giving her a drum. They had made mistakes before, like the slingshot, oh my gosh, and the llama, and the balloon. But the drum was the biggest mistake. We shouldn't have given her that drum, said her father. What? Said her mother. The drum is too loud. I can't hear you. The drum was a big mistake, said her father. That sounds like a wonderful idea, said her mother, who still couldn't hear anything he was saying. The next day, her father said, Pokko, why don't you take your drum outside for a little while? But don't make too much noise. We're just a little frog family that live in a mushroom, and we don't like drawing attention to ourselves. Pokko agreed, and she set out as quietly as she could. There she goes, outside with her drum. It had just rained, and the forest was sparkling like an emerald. And it was very quiet. Too quiet. But Pokko started tapping on her drum just to keep herself company. But something stirred behind her. And a raccoon playing a banjo started following her. So Pokko hit her drum louder. And then a rabbit playing a trumpet started following them. But Pokko kept playing her drum. There they are, making a band. And then a wolf, who couldn't really play anything, but was very happy to be near the music, joined in. And Pokko still played her drum. But then the wolf ate the rabbit. And Pokko stopped playing her drum and faced the wolf and said, "No more eating band members, or you're out of the band." Okay, don't eat your band members. "I'm sorry," said the wolf. And he meant it. And then they all started playing again. And soon there was a crowd of animals playing instruments. Look at all those animals and instruments. And a crowd of animals following them around, enjoying the music. It's like a parade. and they were all following Pokko. There she is with her drum. "Pokko, your dinner is ready," shouted her father. No one answered, but he could hear music in the distance. And the music grew louder and louder until the crowd swept through the house and carried Pokko's parents off into the woods. "Oh no!" cried her father. "Oh dear!" said her mother. "I think that Pokko's down in front," said her father. "And you know what?" "What?" said her mother, who was just getting to the best part of her book. "I think she's pretty good." And no one could hear what he was saying, but if they could, they all would have agreed. The end. Thank you so much for listening to our story, and I hope to see you all at the library soon when we are back to normal. Goodbye, friends.